Hi, Eleanor. Have you ever heard stories about princes and princesses that live in castles? Well, sometimes the stories even have a dragon, a mean dragon in it, and sometimes the dragon breathes fire, flames coming out of its mouth, and it burns down castles, and sometimes the prince goes riding off with a whole bunch of soldiers to chase that dragon and get it out of the kingdom. Well, I've got a story for you today that's called The Paper Bag Princess. And this story has a princess and a prince, and it even has a fire-breathing dragon. But it sure is different than the other stories that you might have heard. The Paper Bag Princess is by Robert Munsch, and the artist is Michael Marchenko. Let's see what happens in this fun story. Elizabeth was a beautiful princess. She lived in a castle and had expensive clothes. Ooh, look at her crown and her beautiful dress. She was going to marry Prince Ronald. There he is with his fancy shoes and, oh, look at the hearts all around her. I think she's in love. Look at that. She's in love with Prince Ronald. He looks kind of snooty, though, doesn't he? Oh, my. Oh, I think he's getting ready to go out and play tennis. Or is that badminton? Anyway, let's see what happens next. Unfortunately, a dragon smashed her castle, burned all of her clothes with his fiery breath, and carried off Prince Ronald. Oh my goodness, there she is without any clothes. And there goes the dragon, he can fly. And he's carrying Prince Ronald. Oh my goodness. Whoa, scary. Elizabeth decided to chase the dragon and get Ronald back. Whoa, you go, Elizabeth. She's a very fierce princess, isn't she? She looked everywhere for something to wear, but the only thing she could find that was not burnt was a paper bag. So she put on the paper bag and followed the dragon. He was very easy to follow because he left a trail of burned forests and horse bones. Oh my gosh. Burnt forests and horse bones. Oh boy. Boy, is she mad. Wow. He ruined her castle and burned all of her clothes. Well, finally, Elizabeth came to a cave with a large door that had a huge knocker on it. She took hold of the knocker and banged on the door. Bang, bang, bang. The dragon stuck his nose out the door and said, "Well, a princess. I love to eat princesses, but I've already eaten a whole castle today. I'm a very busy dragon. Come back tomorrow." And he slammed the door so fast that Elizabeth almost got her nose caught. Whoa, what do you think she's going to do? Do you think she'll run away? He said he likes to eat princesses. Come back tomorrow, he said. Is that what she's going to do? Not Elizabeth. She's not scared. Look at that. Elizabeth grabbed the knocker and banged on the door again. The dragon stuck his nose out of the door and said, "Go away. I love to eat princesses, but I have already eaten a whole castle today. I'm a very busy dragon. Come back tomorrow." "Wait," shouted Elizabeth. "Is it true that you are the smartest and fiercest dragon in the whole world?" "Yes," said the dragon. Oh, look at that. He's looking at his claws and thinking, "Oh boy, I am so smart." "And is it true," said Elizabeth, "that you can burn up 10 forests with your fiery breath?" "Oh, yes," said the dragon, and he took a huge, deep breath and breathed out so much fire that he burned up 50 forests. Oh my gosh, look at her. She's Lucky that she didn't get burned up. She's just standing really close to the dragon so the fire won't go on her. Now, is she going to run away now? Fantastic, said Elizabeth, and the dragon took another huge breath and breathed out so much fire that he burnt up 100 forests. Magnificent, said Elizabeth, and the dragon took another huge breath. But this time nothing came out. The dragon didn't even have enough fire left to cook a meatball. Poof! That's all that was left. Do you think that that's what her goal was? Did she trick him to get rid of all of his fire? Oh boy, but he still has claws, and he's still very strong. She better be careful. Elizabeth said, Dragon, is it true that you can fly around the world in just 10 seconds? Why, yes, said the dragon. And he jumped up and flew around the world, all the way around the world in just 10 seconds. There he goes. She's waving to him. Bye-bye. He was very tired when he got back, but Elizabeth shouted, Fantastic! Do it again! Oh boy, I think he's a show-off. So the dragon jumped up and flew around the whole world in just 20 seconds. Well, this time it took him longer, didn't it? And when he got back, he was too tired to talk. He just laid down and went straight to sleep. Look at his tongue hanging out. He's pooped. Elizabeth whispered very softly, Hey, dragon. But the dragon didn't move. She lifted up the dragon's ear and put her head right inside and shouted as loud as she could, Hey, dragon! The dragon was so tired, he didn't even move. Oh, do you see who I see? Look who's up there. There's Prince Ronald. She's ready to rescue him. Oh, my. He's very lucky. He might have been the dragon's next dinner. Oh, he doesn't look very happy. Goodness. Elizabeth walked right over the dragon and opened the door to the cave, and there was Prince Ronald. He looked at her and shouted, Elizabeth, you are a mess. You smell like ashes. Your hair is all tangled, and you are wearing a dirty old paper bag. Come back when you are dressed like a real princess. Oh, my goodness. Ew. I don't see any little hearts around her anymore. Do you think she's in love with him still? I don't think so. Ronald, said Elizabeth, your clothes are really pretty, and your hair is very neat, and you look like a real prince. But you are a bum. And they didn't get married after all. And that's the end. The paper bag princess. That's pretty different, isn't it? Boy, Elizabeth was a very brave princess. You know, girls can do whatever they set their minds to do. Did you enjoy that book? The Paper Bag Princess. Love you, Eleanor. You have a nice day. Bye-bye.